Hello children, welcome back to the lecture series of organic conversions. In the previous 4 videos, I have taught you some tricks. Then we covered the organic conversions from haloalkanes and haloarenes chapter. We also covered alcohols, phenols and ethers chapter. Now in today's video, we are going to do all the conversions from aldehydes, ketones and carboxylic acids. My name is Arpita Banerjee and you are watching Arpita Classes. Let's get started. The first conversion is from propanone to propene. So let us draw the structure of propanone. Propanone is commonly called as acetone. So this is your propanone. From here we need to convert to propene, CH3, CH double bond CH2. Right? So if I reduce it by using lithium aluminium hydride, if I reduce this ketone, I will be getting a secondary alcohol. Everybody knows that reduction of ketone gives secondary alcohol. So I get a secondary alcohol. Now if I do dehydration of this secondary alcohol with the help of concentrated H2SO4 at 443 Kelvin temperature, what will happen? Minus H2O, water will come out. So one hydrogen from here and OH from here. So HOH will come out and there will be a double bond created. So we'll get propane. The second conversion is from benzoic acid to benzaldehyde. Let us see the structures. Benzoic acid is COOH group attached to the benzene ring. From here we need to convert this to benzaldehyde, which is CHO group attached to the benzene ring. So if I reduce this benzoic acid with lithium aluminium hydride, I will get benzyl alcohol. Reduction of carboxylic acid gives alcohol, so primary alcohol. So we get benzyl alcohol. Now if this I oxidize with a mild oxidizing agent, that is PCC, or maybe I can use PDC, pyridinium chlorochromate or pyridinium dichromate. This is a mild oxidizing agent which oxidizes the primary alcohol to aldehyde. So from benzyl alcohol we get benzaldehyde. So the third conversion is from ethanol to 3-hydroxybutanal. Let us draw this structure. Ethanol is CH3, CH2OH. From here I need to get butanal. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Butanal, this is 3-hydroxy. So here I get a OH group attached. So CH3, CHOH, CH2, CHO. This is your 3-hydroxybutanal. Now see, we have a 2 carbon atom and we are getting a product with 4 carbon atoms. So this is a step up reaction. Now we know that when we want to get 2 to 4 carbon atom, we have a reaction called Wirth reaction, that is one which will double the number of carbon atom, and another reaction is aldol condensation, where 2 molecules combine together and it also doubles the number of carbon atom. Here we are not able to use Wirth reaction because we do not have haloalkane and also the product is not alkane. In the Wirth reaction, the substrate is haloalkane and the product is alkane. Here we are getting aldehyde, so definitely we need to go for aldol condensation. So first of all, ethanol will be oxidized to ethanal by using a mild oxidizing agent PTC or PCC. We will be getting CH3C double bond OH, that is ethanal, acetaldehyde or ethanal. Now if 2 molecules of ethanal are subjected to treat with dilute NaOH, aldol condensation will take place and we will be getting this product. Another indication of this reaction is, here this is a beta hydroxyaldehyde. If you see, this is a functional group, this is alpha carbon, this is beta carbon. So this is beta hydroxyaldehyde. So when do we get a beta hydroxyaldehyde or beta hydroxyketone? When aldol condensation takes place. So if it is a condensation of aldehyde, we will be getting beta hydroxyaldehyde. If it is a condensation of ketone, we will be getting beta hydroxyketone. So this is an indication that we need to go for the aldol condensation for this kind of conversions. Our next conversion is from benzene to meta-nitroacetophenone. Let us draw the structure. Benzene is this. From here we need to go to meta-nitroacetophenone. Acetophenone is COCH3 group attached to the benzene ring. Now here we have meta-nitro. So in a meta position we have a nitro group. Okay. So first of all, from benzene we will convert it to acetophenone by treating this with CH3COCl in presence of anhydrous AlCl3. This is called as Friedel-Crafts acylation reaction, where we are going to introduce an acyl group to the benzene ring. Acyl group is CH3CO group to the benzene ring. So first we will be getting acetophenone here by Friedel-Crafts acylation reaction. Now this is treated. Now COCH3 group is a meta-directing group. Okay. So if this is treated with nitrating mixture, that is concentrated HNO3 plus concentrated H2SO4, which is called as nitrating mixture, which gives rise to NO2 plus electrophile. The electrophile NO2 will get attached to the meta position. This is how we will get benzene to meta-nitroacetophenone. So Friedel-Crafts acylation followed by nitration. Conversion number 5 is from benzaldehyde to benzophenone. So let us draw the structure. Benzaldehyde CHO. This is your benzaldehyde. From here you need to convert this to benzophenone. So 2 benzene ring. This is your benzophenone. Okay. So since there are 2 benzene ring, I understand that I need to treat this with a Grignard reagent having a phenyl ring. So I will be treating this with phenyl magnesium bromide. Okay. So if you treat this with phenyl magnesium bromide in presence of dry ether, okay, what will happen? You will be getting a compound like this. This minus will attack this carbon atom. So C, this double bond O will take O minus and MgBr will get attached to this. This carbon is having another hydrogen and this phenyl group will get attached to the carbon like this. So you get a compound like this first. Okay. Now this is also having a benzene. Now suppose you are doing acidic hydrolysis of this. So this OMgBr will get converted into OH. So we get a compound like this, CHOH, and this is another benzene ring over here. You can also write phenyl for this. So now you can see this is a secondary alcohol, CHOH, and here this is a ketone. So this CHOH group has to be converted into ketone, and we know that secondary alcohols, when they are oxidized, they are converted to ketone. So simply you have to oxidize it with the help of PCC or PDC, or you can use CrO3, chromic oxide. The secondary alcohol will convert into benzophenone. The question is bromobenzene to 1-phenyl ethanol. Bromobenzene is bromine group attached to the benzene ring. This is your bromobenzene. From here you need to convert to 1-phenyl ethanol. Ethanol is your CH3, CH2, OH, 1-phenyl. So it will be 1-phenyl group attached to the first carbon atom. So this is your 1-phenyl ethanol. So from here we have to convert till here. So first of all, I will be treating this with magnesium in presence of dry ether. So I will be getting Grignard reagent over here. So this will convert into MgBr. So this is a Grignard reagent. Now we know that if Grignard reagents are treated with aldehyde, we get secondary alcohol. Okay, other than formaldehyde, any aldehyde plus Grignard reagent will give you secondary alcohol. Now here this is a secondary alcohol, you can see, right? So, and there are 2 carbon atoms, right? So this phenyl group will come from this, and there are 2 carbon atoms. So I will be treating this Grignard with CH3CHO, that is acetaldehyde. So what will happen, you see, this minus, this carbon is minus, this will attack this carbon atom and this bond will be broken. So what we are getting, just see, CH3, this carbon this bond is broken, O minus and MgBr will get attached to this. This carbon is having a hydrogen over here, and this phenyl group got attached to this carbon. So this is a phenyl group over here. Okay. Now if you do the acidic hydrolysis, this entire OMgBr group will convert into OH. So you get OH over here, CHOH. So CHOH. So you get this compound. Okay, so what did I do? I first converted bromobenzene into benzene magnesium bromide, that is Grignard reagent, and then this Grignard reagent is treated with acetaldehyde, because we have to get a secondary alcohol, okay, where the phenyl group will be attached and there are two carbons. So 2 carbon has come from the acetaldehyde and this phenyl group is coming from the Grignard reagent. So that is how we are getting this compound. So the next conversion is benzoic acid to meta-nitrobenzyl alcohol. Benzoic acid is, this is your benzoic acid. From here we have to convert meta-nitrobenzyl alcohol. This is your benzyl alcohol. There is a nitro group attached to the meta position. Okay, so first of all, COOH group is a meta-directing group. So first of all, I will do the nitration of it, nitration of benzoic acid. Okay, so I will be treating this with concentrated HNO3 plus concentrated H2SO4, which will give rise to NO2 plus electrophile, and that NO2 plus electrophile will get attached to the meta position, since carboxylic acid group is the meta-directing group. Okay, now if I reduce this, we know that carboxylic acids are reduced to primary alcohol. If you see, this is COH and this is CH2S, so carboxylic acid has to get reduced to primary alcohol. So we will be just reduce it with the help of lithium aluminium hydride and we will be getting this compound. Okay. Next conversion is, I'll just take the next conversion, benzene to benzoic acid. Okay. So the next conversion is benzene to benzoic acid. Benzene to benzoic acid. So benzene is this. From here we have to convert it to benzoic acid. Okay, so benzene to benzoic acid, right? Now, if benzene is treated with CH3Cl in presence of anhydrous LCl3, this is called as Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction, where this alkyl group will get attached to the benzene ring. So, when this methyl group gets attached to the benzene ring, we get toluene. Now, when toluenes are oxidized with the help of KMNO4, acidified KMNO4 or alkaline KMNO4, anything will do. When toluene is oxidized with the help of this, it converts into benzoic acid. So this is how we convert benzene to benzoic acid. It's from propanoic acid to ethanoic acid. Let us draw the structure. Propanoic acid, carboxylic acid with 3 carbon atoms, to ethanoic acid, carboxylic acid with 2 carbon atoms. So we can clearly see that it is a step down reaction. So first of all, for the step down reaction, I already told you that there is decarboxylation reaction is one of them. Hofmann-bromamide degradation reaction is another one. But for Hofmann-bromamide degradation, the starting material is amide. Okay. So what we will do is here, we will treat this with NaOH first. Since this is an acid will react with base to give you a salt, CH3CH2COONA. So we get sodium propanoate salt. Now I will do decarboxylation reaction. I will take NaOH plus calcium oxide and I will heat it. So what will happen? It will give you ethane. We know that decarboxylation of sodium propanoate will give you ethane. Okay. Now this ethane is treated with chlorine in presence of HNO. This will give you CH3CH2Cl. Right? CH3CH2Cl. Yes. Now this is CH3CH2Cl. I will treat this with aqueous KOH. Aqueous KOH. So this Cl will be substituted by OH and I will be getting CH3CH2OH. So I got a primary alcohol. and I have to get carboxylic acid. So primary alcohol to carboxylic acid is straight away oxidation process. So I'll do the oxidation with K2Cr2O7 in presence of acid. So this oxidation will lead to primary alcohol to carboxylic acid. Okay, so this is how we got propanoic acid to ethanoic acid. Now we'll do the other way round, that is ethanoic acid to propanoic acid. The last conversion of this video, ethanoic acid to propanoic acid. So you can understand that this is a step up reaction from 2 carbon atoms acid CH3COOH, acid with 2 carbon atom, we need to get CH3CH2COOH, acid with 3 carbon atom. So first of all, I will treat this with lithium aluminium hydride. Reduction will take place and I'll get CH3CH2OH. I'll get ethanol. Now this ethanol is treated with SOCl2. I'll get CH3CH2Cl. Now this is treated with KCN. Nucleophilic substitution reaction will take place and I'll be getting CH3CH2CN. Now this nitrile or cyanide is treated with H3O+, that is acidic hydrolysis of the cyanide or nitrile will directly give you the carboxylic acid. So this is how we get ethanoic acid to propanoic acid. Okay. So in today's video we have covered all the important reactions from aldehydes, ketones and carboxylic acid, all the important conversions. These 10 conversions are very important. They have come many times in the paper. We completed that. Now in the next video I will be coming up with all the conversions of the chapter amines, that is compounds containing nitrogen atom. Thank you so much. Stay tuned.